Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George. We have just finished the Apothecary Diaries Season 2. It was a great finale. Very fun, very interesting, except for some little points that we didn't love. But we're not going to get into that here. We already talked to death about those things in our finale video. But now is the wonderful time where we get to go back and we watch the OPs and the EDs from the season that we watch. We get to appreciate all the wonderful visual and audio splendor that the show has been having. I guess the show hasn't been holding back. We've been holding back for ourselves. So to avoid any spoilers, we save these for the very end. And you know what? It's a great tradition. It's a great season ender or series ender. It's a great way to reminisce about the show in general as we look back. So yeah, very good.
Yeah, no, I mean, you said everything that I could have said, so...
Sorry, Jordan, I'm taking the whole script at this point.
No, you're good. I 100% agree. It's a nice little tradition, nice little send-off to a season, and I'm excited. We usually listen like the first 2 seconds and the last 2 seconds sometimes, so it's fun to hear it all now finally and fully appreciate it. So yeah, we'll see what it has in store. What the OPs and EDs have in store. Quick thing, I can already hear it outside. It's the 4th of July here for me. There's a ton of fireworks. I apologize if they come through. I can hear it. So if you guys hear that as well, you know, it is what it is. There's only so much we can do.
Right. But, well, at the very least, the music should be loud enough to drown out any pops. True. It'll only be in the dialogue sections, which is, not that big of a deal. So, all right, very good, George. Let's get on with this one, shall we? This is season 2, so it's OP1 from the first half of the season.
Okay, very good.
Ooh. Oh.
That one scene.
Oh,
they showed the cave.
The cave. That's interesting. Oh, interesting. I'm loving the visuals so far.
Someone putting in some poison and
an
antidote? Maybe not. Oh, the 3. Okay. And all them.
Oh. Oh, crazy visual. Interesting.
Oh, and the one maze. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, young Jinshi.
Oh, weird. Oh, because of that. Yes, that's right.
Or whatever that was. Not gold.
Right.
But. Oh. Yo. What is that? That was a cool visual.
Yeah.
Teach her how to read and write.
Yeah, right. Okay. Wow. That was great. That is an absolute banger of an OP. The song is amazing. The visuals are amazing. I think I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10.
Whoa.
Yeah. I really liked very creative visuals, showing the characters in dynamic scenes, showing everything was not only on model, but it was very high quality. That's in a show that's known for really, really high quality character drawings and stuff like that and backgrounds. This is like that to 11 the whole time. And the song is a banger.
Dang, dude.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. It was a great one. I almost want to go back and look at every individual part. There were so many interesting visual things
with the hands and all the things that were in the hands. That was a cool one.
Right.
The maze and everything where they're going out in different angles and stuff. That was pretty good.
And the one scene with the emperor, the old emperor, who had the flowers around him, and as they were blooming, he was getting more and more afraid as the girls became women and stuff. It's just wow, that's crazy. There was also the it showed a mirrored reflection of all of the concubines and then it showed those two
yes.
foreign twins at the same time, but they were the same. They're not the same person the mirror images were supposed to be, right? And that speaks really cool to that. There was that one episode about them like with the mirror and you know them being twins. Like there's a lot of kind of subtext that you could read into that. Very cool. Very cool. One of my favorite OPs we've seen on the channel for sure. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. This was really good. Don't get me wrong. Is it 10 out of 10 worthy? See, you like the visuals. That's like what you put a lot of stake on.
Right.
I put a lot of stake on the music. This was a great song. But if I could go back in time, and I regret it now, maybe we'll put a pinned comment or something on the Dan to Dan OP.
Oh no.
It'd be like, George has since listened to this song multiple times and regrets not giving this a 10 out of 10.
Oh my gosh.
So that would have been my 10 out of 10 for this year. Do I like this more than that one? I'm going to have to say I don't. I still like it a lot.
Interesting.
But that's my 10 out of 10. So I'd have to give this one like a very solid 8.5, maybe 9. I'm going to stick with 8.5 because I want to compare it to the next one.
Okay.
And maybe I'll change my grading after that. But yeah. It was really good. I also do like it a lot, but it is not 10 out of 10 for me.
Dang, that's like the one time ever that George has given a lower score than I have. Like I'm giving the praise now. That's usually the opposite, George. Wow.
Yeah. No, this is good. Right. Don't get me wrong. It was very, very good. Had a lot of great visuals as well.
Yep.
And I enjoy great visuals, but like I could literally have like, I don't know, a character walking down a dirt road. And if like the song is great and the lyrics are just like fantastically poetic, bro, I'd give that thing a 9. It wouldn't be perfect because I'd want some like good visuals to give it a 10 out of 10. But yeah, you put a lot more stake in visuals than I do.
I think it has to be like if this song was some like frickin' cringe rap or whatever, I wouldn't give it a 10. It's got to be the full package, right? If you're going to get a 10 for me, it's got to be the full deal. Like this song was a banger and the visuals were awesome. So it's got to be a 10. I don't even think I would give it a 9. Like I think if the song was actively bad, then I would give it an 8 max, even if the visuals were sick, because it would ruin the experience of watching the visuals and vice versa. If the visuals were not good, but the song was just hella good, the most I give it is like a 7, 8. Right? Like it's got to be the full deal. There's no way they can get into that. Even that 9 area, I would say, is like, listen, come on. Like if you're not even trying, then you don't get a 9. Come on. I don't care how good the freaking song is or what vice versa.
No, if the song is like, if a song is fantastic with great lyrics, that's the one thing that's like kind of unfortunate is sometimes we can't get stuff with lyrics. Sometimes
lyrics.
We can.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I put a lot of stake in. So yeah, this was good. Right. This is good. But I am shocked is this your first 10 out of 10?
I want to feel like I may have given
Freerin a 10 out of 10.
I can't remember. I feel like maybe. I do know that there was one time where I got pretty teary-eyed about one of the
remember that.
EDs. Yeah. I can't remember if I even
didn't give that 10 out of 10, bro.
Right, exactly.
You need to go back and freaking put a pinned comment on that.
Yeah, I can't remember what my score was for that, but I feel like there was some JJK stuff, Jujutsu Kaisen, that was really good as well. I feel like it was Jujutsu Kaisen or Freerin. I probably gave out some 10s, if we even gave a score at all.
What we need to do is we need to put it in the description. We need to write it out and put in the description and every single one of the OPs and EDs, like what our specific grading criteria is. We've explained it a lot, but yeah, we'll write it up. I'll write something up, and that way people can know exactly what
the criteria of how we judge it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, sure. Fair enough.
That way they can know what a 10 out of 10 is and
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. All right. Very good. This was great. Yeah. I mean, I just love good visuals so much. I'm such a visual kind of guy. So, all right. Now we're going to go to ED1.
Very good.
Maomao didn't visit today, so Jinshi's so sad.
Much more mellow.
Yeah, right?
Huh.
Is that when he
Jinshi
drank?
focus?
Yeah, is that when he drank the juice? The eunuch juice?
Maybe.
What was in that?
I don't remember.
Can't remember.
Dang, dude, it's so Jinshi focused. What the heck?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Oh.
That was when they went into in a
Oh,
town.
he's thinking
he's
about
singing
her.
about her.
Oh my gosh, the man is smit hard. Does he perk up?
No way he does. This bro is in love, dude.
Look at him. Big old smile on his face now. Very good, very good. That was a nice one. Yeah, very nice. I like, the showing off of Jinshi being so smit and sad that Mao's not around, that she shows up and he's like, oh, it's the best day ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's great. George, what did you think?
That was good. That was good. Again, I wish I could understand the lyrics. The song was decent. The visuals were also decent. I'd say probably like a 7 for me.
Yeah, I would say the visuals were decent. I liked the storytelling of this one. I was gonna give it a 6.
Yeah.
But I think the storytelling, the Maomao showed up and it was so cute and the whole thing is just great. So I'll bump it up to a 7 for the romantic, subtext isn't really right because it's very up front, but the romantic context was a cute little touch. So yeah, I'll give it a 7 as well.
Okay.
I didn't really love the song. And the visuals were good, but they weren't great, though they did tell a cute story. So yeah, so I would say, a 7 is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, no, it was good. So, all right. Well, one more OP. Will this be another 10 out of 10 from Graham?
Ooh.
One way to find out. See?
All right, well, let's do it.
Okay. Decent song. Ooh.
Oh boy. Oh, it's hiding everyone's face. Interesting.
Ah.
Ooh. Oh yeah, when
they caught
squished.
a cicada.
Oh, cool. These are those parts about those scenes we didn't see. This is cool. Oh.
Oh, that's Shenmei, and we didn't even know it.
Yeah.
I guess we never watched this, but
right.
She was there the whole time.
The 3D effect of that is
red and green.
Very off-putting. The Moon Prince.
Yeah.
Shisui.
Oh, they showed the ice cream. Okay.
Oh no, don't ruin the mood with the freaking kids. No. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. That was a nice
decent
one.
Song.
Yes. The song was.
A decent song.
Yeah, there were parts of the song that I liked. Some parts were fine. There were some parts of the visuals I really liked. They took those scenes, the most I guess pivotal scenes of the show, and they showed some additional scenes. That's 10 out of 10 territory. That's what I like to see. Very good. I give this one an 8.
1 and 8. That's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah. This one's really good.
I think I like the first one more than this one.
Yes, I definitely like the first one more, obviously. I think they did everything right they did most of the things right with the scenes. I feel like there was a lot of like, I don't know, they did those scenes that I love the most. Like those, I'm not quite sure why the whole visual escape didn't land 100% for me, because they did do like, you know, Jinshi jumping off of the waterfall. They had like some extra stuff with there. They showed like Maomao's up close reaction and stuff. And they had a couple of other scenes that they handled like that, which was quite good. But yeah, I don't know. The whole package didn't come together in a way that I wanted it to, that like hit. That was the problem. I'm not sure why. It's hard to put my finger on it, but it just didn't hit in the way that I would have wanted. Yeah.
Sure.
It's a bad explanation.
I can kind of feel that. No, I can kind of feel that because I feel like OP1 was more enjoyable. This was also enjoyable, but OP1 was more enjoyable. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say other than it was just like really good.
It's really good
for me.
Yeah, again, it's like 8. Like this was really good. I really enjoyed this one. It was not as good as the fucking banger of the first one, but absolutely great stuff. This was really good. So yes, very nice.
Okay, all right. Well, one more to go then.
One more.
ED2.
All right, let's do it. We've seen this Maomao's face so many times.
Yeah. Oh, is this going to be the inverse of what Jinshi's was?
Oh.
It's her.
Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting? Oh. Maybe not.
Yeah.
The Three Stooges. I love how everyone has a very distinct walking pattern. Oh!
Yeah.
Xiaolan's so freaking cute. Poor Shisui, man.
Yeah.
Just cogs in the wheel, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. Shisui's like sitting a little bit further.
Yeah.
Apart from the two of them.
All right, that's a nice one. It
feels like it like solidifies their friendship more.
Yeah. Maomao is actually sleeping. It looks like Shisui's like lifting up her hair. Like, wake up.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Dang.
Yeah, dang.
That sucks for Shisui, man. Like it sounds like hopefully she gets a good ending. I guess she goes off across the sea and does something, but
she goes off to England, like George said.
Listen, that bye threw me off a bit. Okay, it's like English. What? This is like supposed to be freaking.
That's funny.
Like what? Like 15th century China or something?
Yeah, Chinese characters speaking Japanese, speaking English. Like, wait a second. Like, okay.
Hold up here. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. This actually adds a lot of weight to the conversation that Jinshi and Maomao had, where he's like, "Did you know her? Were you friends?" And she's like, "I like to think so."
Yeah.
Right? Because like we saw them hang out, but like this ED implies that they hung out a lot more,
right,
than we even just saw in the anime. So,
yeah. Because you never
what to rate this.
Usually, I think it's mainly because usually when we saw them hang out, especially with Shisui, it was a coincidental hangout. Right? Shisui would just kind of show up. They wouldn't like plan something. They wouldn't go out of their way to like do something. It was just like Shisui would show up, and maybe that was her going out of her way to hang out with them, right? But she would just kind of appear and then they'd kind of hang out and be like, okay, they're not going out of their way to be all friendly, buddy, but they just happenstance hanging out. So this does feel a lot more like they just hung out as friends because they went out of their way to do so.
Even if it was coincidental every time, like this at least implies that it was way more often.
Sure.
Right? So like, so even if it was still like,
Right.
I don't know. I like by itself, I think I would just give it like a 6. But with the context of what it brings to the show, I'm going to bump it up to a 7 as well.
Okay. Nice.
So I really like what it does for the show as a whole. And it like, yeah, just basically what I said. It like implies that their friendship was stronger than we just saw in the anime. So,
right.
Good stuff.
100%. Yeah, I would give it a 6 as well. However, Shaolan featured, therefore 7.
Oh my gosh.
I was about to say 10 out of 10. I was like, I won't go that far, but absolutely, she's so freaking cute, and I'm really sad that we didn't see her for so long at the last like half of the season. But
yeah,
7 out of 10 is pretty good. I do generally agree. I like that they kind of showed this context of the three of them together. I think it was needed, not heavily needed, but I think it's a nice kind of bow tie on their kind of relationship that they've been building up. So yeah, very good.
Yeah, I hope this is not the last we see of both of them, but maybe it is. Like, the world's so big, dude. That's one thing I forgot to mention in our reaction, so I'll just mention it here. But like at the end when she got the letters, it just like made me think like, bro, how crazy it is that like modern technology. You can just talk, like I am talking to you right now. You're halfway across the world and we are interacting in real time, dude.
True.
Like what is happening?
Yeah.
Back then it was like you write a letter and you hope it gets to the person it's intended to. And eventually. And it's like, hey, you and I have this mutual acquaintance. Can I give this to you? And like, you can give it to them. And it's like, how does she write back to Shaolan? How does Maomao write back to Shaolan?
Right.
Like,
yeah,
she could. And like, I'm sure there's like some sort of postal service back then, but it's like, I don't know, dude. There's just like a total plausible scenario where they just never talk again because like it is what it is.
Yeah.
That was life back then.
It's kind of crazy. I mean, I grew up in the era of Skype being new and video calls being revolutionary. Yeah. And so like the fact that we could talk with like millisecond delay latency to each other in a room where essentially we're just like talking to the freaking wall, but really we're like talking to each other somehow through like portal magic on our screens is actually insane. Like it's legitimately just nuts. And this like literally only came up to be in the last like 20, 30 years. That's it. Like what? Holy frick. That's crazy. So yeah, like the world is wild, bro. It's crazy. So anyways.
No. It's I remember this for some reason reminds me. There was this, I think this was middle school. There's no way this was 6th grade, but I could be misremembering. But there was this girl I liked, and at the end of the school year, you would like have each other like sign your the yearbooks. I don't know if you ever did that. Yeah. And she wrote her number on there, and I was like, "Freaking score, let's go!" And I called her house, and somebody else answered, but it wasn't her. And they were like, "Who is this?" And I was just like, somebody else answered. How do I even say? I won't say the person's name, but is blah 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 there? Like I froze because it wasn't her, it was somebody else.
Oh
it must have been like a brother or something. And so I was just like, I just like hung up, dude, because I couldn't do it. If it had been her, I would have been like, hey, how's it going? Blah blah blah, you know. But it was like somebody else. I was like, because in my mind I'd like worked up to it. I was like, all right, call her, and this is what I'm gonna say. And then it was like somebody else that answered, and like my brain just like froze. I was like,
totally
this is not what I planned. This is not what I planned.
That reminds me, it's a little bit
abort.
Right. It's a little bit tangential as well, but I remember being like a kid, easily less than 10 probably. And I picked a bunch of like little flowers or dandelions probably. And I went to this girl's house to give her the flowers.
Ooh, nice.
And her
Grab
dad,
the romantic.
yeah, her dad opened the door. And then I asked to see her. And then I can't remember what happened, but I definitely remember. I don't know if I talked to him the whole time or she showed up or what, but I just remember holding those flowers behind my back in my hands. And I remember like my absolute clenched, sweaty fist and the nails digging into the stem of the flowers as I like couldn't bring myself to hand her the flowers because I was so embarrassed about doing the whole thing. And I just ended up, I think I like talked to her or I talked to her dad for a minute and then I just like ran away. I was like, I gotta get out of here. So yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but you kids have it easy now. Like everybody's got a phone. You can just text what
each
you're
other.
doing.
Bro, back in my day, if you texted people like, "Oh, you want to like go out with me or whatever," that was bad. That was not good. That was not good. Anyways, that's tangential. Very good.
So
These
we went
great.
from letters to this to like now friggin' Discord.
Yeah, right. It's crazy. All right. Well, this is very good. Apothecary Diaries has been fun. Season 3 has been announced. We will very likely be watching it. I'm not going to make any promises, but it's very likely we'll watch it.
Yeah, it just depends what we're doing at the time.
Yeah.
We might do it maybe like oh my gosh, the fireworks are going insane. You guys can probably hear that right now.
I can hear that. That's crazy.
Yes. We might do it double episode maybe. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what we do.
We'll see what
Again,
happens.
no promises, but the intention and desire to watch it is there. Okay. Very good. Thank you guys for watching our reaction to the whole series, for watching our reaction to the OPs and EDs. We got more shows coming, so hit that subscribe button. But with that, we'll see you guys next time.
See you, everybody.
Take care.